Hey Bobcat fans, it's John Clement again, back here at Athletico in downtown Danville, back with Jenny here at Athletico. Thanks so much for having me back.
Welcome back.
I appreciate it. Now, we're going to talk today about something that really affects everybody right now with the COVID scare and everything else. People are being forced to work from home, and Jenny, you and I were talking about it. Ergonomics is one of those things that people don't often think about, and it really can have a big impact on your life.
Yeah, it's a huge issue, and I see a lot of patients that usually the cause is because they had a poor workspace setup. So, especially with the pandemic, we went from working in an office one day where everything was set up perfectly to having to quickly make adjustments to be working from home full time. So this can negatively affect how your neck feels, how your back feels, and there's a lot of small little tweaks you can make to improve that.
Now, to have those times at home, you set up that home office space. What do you guys suggest as far as trying to make sure you're comfortable, but yet also keeping to a well-health balance?
Okay, so you want to think of your body as having this series of 90-degree angles. So you want to have 90 degrees at your elbows, 90 degrees at your hips, 90 degrees at the knees. And you don't want your feet to be like dangling off a chair. So if you're short, maybe get a footstool, but also just trying to make sure that your feet are planted, because if you allow your legs to dangle down, it can pull on your back and cause all kinds of other issues.
So trying to find a way to get your feet planted on the floor.
Yes, yes.
Okay, because I know, we've got some shorter people, they like to kick the feet, especially, if they get a chance to kick the table.
I'm one of those.
Okay.
So, yeah,
we'll
but
see.
you have to have an adjustable seat also, because most wooden chairs aren't going to fit everyone.
Mm-hmm.
So also you want something that's able to swivel so you can easily move to a phone if needed. You want the top of the monitor to be at eye level so that you can comfortably gaze down without straining your neck. Okay.
Okay, so that's important, because I never knew you got to keep your monitor at eye level. You don't
Yeah,
wanna be
the
looking
top
up.
of the monitor should be eye level, which
Okay.
seems maybe a little low.
Mm-hmm.
But if you have it higher, you're going to be doing different angles with your neck. A lot of times people end up like this because they're straining. So you actually want the top of the monitor level with your eyes.
Okay. Now, we touched on Zoom chats before, and I wanted to talk about that too, because I know they say one of the big things, especially working at home, is to get up, move around, kind of get the body moving, get the blood flowing again. When you have something like that where you're in a Zoom chat 2, 3, 4 hours a day, what do you guys suggest for that?
The general recommendation is every 5 minutes out of 30 that you at least try to move or stretch, or 15 minutes out of every 90. But the more important thing is also that you were prepared, you know how to handle it if you're stuck in a seat, that you're able to kind of move your neck gently side to side. No one in the Zoom meeting is going to be upset with you if you're just moving your neck around, as long as you're not daydreaming off. So chin tucks, a lot of times I tell people to kind of do a shoulder roll, scapular squeezes where you're trying to squeeze your shoulder blades together. All these little movements are okay in a meeting. But then also you want to think of the 20-20-20 rule. So that is where every 20 minutes or so you are supposed to kind of look away from your screen, gaze at something about 20 feet away for 20 seconds. So it's supposed to help reduce eye strain.
Interesting. Okay. So you're looking for something, basically you're just looking for opportunities to break. Get yourself a chance to kind of look away, step away, maybe go to the refrigerator for a snack. I know, I'm big on the snack. But that being said, is that kind of one of the things you're recommending, is making sure people are actively moving throughout the day despite being locked at home?
Yes, because if you're stuck still in a chair all day, it won't bode well for your body in the long term.
Now, speaking of that, people obviously have to set up on their own. So is there any way they can get recommendations from a professional like yourself here at Athletico?
Oh, certainly. And if their neck starts to bother them, if they're making these adjustments, they're still having issues with their back, we do offer free assessment, 30-minute free assessments here at Athletico. You can always call us at 877-ATHLETICO, or you can visit online at athletico.com, and we can set up a free assessment and have a healthcare professional, take a look at your condition and see if we can help.
30 minutes for free. God, you can't even get that at a Bobcats game. You got to come on down and check out these great people at Athletico. We're absolutely thrilled to be working with you guys again this year. Thank you so much for all the tips, and hopefully we'll have some people coming down to see it.
Yes, thanks for coming.
Appreciate it. And go Bobcats.
Go Bobcats!